I'm Rachel Wells.
And you're on the air with Power Squared. So it may look a bit different today considering we do not have the usual boys here. So,
Dudes.
yeah. Uh, sorry, my brain clocked out. So, if you guys didn't know, they're over at Comic Con right now in San Diego. So, he put us in charge. So, you're stuck with us. No.
For
But,
the day.
Pray for our stream.
yeah.
For the day.
Pray for our stream.
We can't have a stream without any scuff. Anyways, sorry, I moved one of the windows and was blocking the cameras for a second. Okay, so what we're gonna be doing today is, if you guys remember from the last stream when it was just me and Rachel, is we did a bit of an art challenge thing. We did those a couple times, so now instead of just me and Rachel, it's gonna be me, Rachel, and Jennifer, our colorist. So. So we figured, since it's still summer, we're gonna be sticking towards the summer theme, and I believe I had some stuff written down for this already, and I don't have it. So we figured of like things that are more summer themed, like summer food, summer fashion, cookouts, barbecues, the beach. What did you call me? No. Sorry, I had to.
We're having a summer party up in here.
Yeah.
And you're all invited.
Mm-hmm. So we actually have a couple of ideas that. Stop doing that. So we have the So our options are swimsuits, any summer fashion, which I guess they can kind of coincide. Barbecue cookouts, food. Would it be appropriate if wildfire was still on the list, or is that just a California thing?
We can make it like,
This is
we can
fine.
like make it a part of our other drawings. Just
Yeah.
wildfires in the background.
Oh no.
That's how it is anyway.
No, like no,
My
like this.
Canon is. David insists they never said what state Power Squared is in, but I insist it's in California.
Oh no.
So
For today, it's in California. Oh gosh, no, it's terrible. David, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. No, it's not like Marty and Eli. They're just going like, "This is fine." One of them going like, "There's a fire." Oh, thank God, I don't have to do the final today.
Does this mean class is canceled?
Maybe. Depends. Do they enjoy that class? Anyways, so I figured. So since we do have like a bit of a list here that we talked about the other day, which one would you guys want to do? Since we agreed to do at least 3 of them, right?
Yes. I want to do a beach scene for sure.
Okay, so beach scene will be one.
Definitely the watermelon one. I think we chose that, or like just the food in general.
I feel like the food one, we can leave that up to interpretation, just so like there's more variety.
Okay.
And did we say yes to fashion, or?
I think so.
Okay, so we got beach, food, and fashion. And you guys, I believe we also had the agreement of we will take those words as we will.
Yes.
No other
Open
context.
interpretation.
Yeah. And obviously, since this is a Power Squared stream, we are keeping it Power Squared themed. That was supposed to rhyme, but it sounded terrible. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'll let you know when I start the thing, and then we'll all start drawing. Okay.
Okay. Are you doing the timer, Julia?
Yeah, I can do the timer. Actually.
Okay,
Since I
rad.
have my phone on me right now. Leave this not on mute. 5 minutos.
5 minutos.
I said it right? 5 minutos.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3, 2, 1, and go.
Oh gosh. Oh god, I'm scared.
Oh no, I forgot to put an icon for myself for the thing. It's okay. It's okay. Your guys' icons are there, so that's all that matters. There we go.
Which one we're drawing first?
Beach, I believe, right?
Alright. Hmm.
Who the heck is messaging me on my phone?
It's always a bad timing.
Yeah. I probably love him, but no, it's not the
David
time.
being like, you ruined the stream.
Awesome.
Okay, I forgot to put the timer, but I stand by what I said. We have 5 minutes.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
let's just pretend.
Let's just pretend we just started. I'm so sorry, everybody.
Let's just pretend. What's your week been, Jen? Since I already asked Julia earlier.
What was the question?
How's your week been?
Pretty slow, or at least it feels slow. I think
Oh,
just the amount of work during the summer is really low, so it just blends a lot of it.
bleh.
And blend. And yours?
Busy. So busy. I just wanna take a nice bath, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that is a mood.
I haven't gone to the pool in a good bit, though.
I'm like
Ooh, I wanna
scared to
go.
go to the pool.
I'm actually going to the beach next week, and I'm so excited.
Like, huh?
Right.
I wish.
It's too hot. Like, I work at a warehouse, so it's like it's torture. That's the story. I work at a warehouse.
Warehouse in the summer.
Warehouse is enough to describe the environment.
Yeah, and like yeah, the AC only works like in the front, so it's
Oh
like
boy.
yeah, it's fun.
So much fun.
You guys remember like when summer, like I don't know, it feels like every like the older we get, sometimes like the summer days, it either goes by too slow or too quick, and it's never an in between.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like one year it's like super fast, the other year it's like dreadful.
Yeah. You have to embrace it,
Yeah.
however it comes. However it comes. How far are you guys from the beach? I'm just curious, because I have to drive like an hour and a half.
How far are we? Like an hour or two, right? And
Probably. Especially with traffic at this time of the year.
yeah.
Oh, that's true.
I was supposed to like oh like I have to plan this out with my boyfriend, but he keeps on like we keep on planning for him to like teach me how to like skateboard. And I feel like
Ooh.
summertime is like one of the like best times to do it. However, we've both just been busy with stuff. So it's just like
The
Does he
best place to
skateboard?
practice that?
yeah, cause like of the sidewalk and stuff.
Oh yeah.
It's time to play the game of do I remember the twins' names? Probably not. No. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Thing one, thing two.
Thing one, thing two.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe their Halloween costume.
Should I say the time, or should we just let fate go on
What's
as
the
it is?
time?
About
Tell
40
us.
more seconds.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
It's okay, Jen. I panicked too the first time I did this. Ah, crap! I don't have the color sheet on me. Wait, actually, wait, do I? Not on this. Why don't I have it here? That's fine.
Are we coloring these?
Well, I'm just doing. Well, I'm doing partial coloring just so I know who's who. By the way, that's the timer.
Oh,
And time.
rad.
So, you guys can see
Yep,
my
what?
screen too, right? Because I shared the link.
Yes, I can see. Oh, look. It's so cute.
Yeah.
We both drew crabs in our beach drawings. Under the sea.
Essentially.
Dude.
Okay, wait, hold up. So, I'm just gonna do this manually for now. So we got. I'll stop the sequence for now. So first we got Rachel. What'd you draw? Oh, that's adorable.
This is the best idea I had.
Yeah.
No one in swimsuits, just like, what the fuck is this?
It's
That's
a
the
thing.
one. That's the one fuck word we
Yeah.
can have on the stream. I took it. Sorry, guys.
Darn. And then we got Jenny. Oh, who were you
Yeah.
trying? Who were you trying to draw?
Marty playing beach
Oh, let's go.
ball, but yeah.
Wait, I can't
I'm not
see. I
doing it.
have
Canon,
to.
they're good at sports. I'm sorry.
Oh, there it is. Oh, volleyball's a good idea.
Yeah.
I didn't think of that. I'm not a sports person.
Yeah. And then there's me. I drew Marty stuck in the sand and not knowing what to do. And the tide's
Oh,
covered
it's
in.
so cute.
And the tide's covered in.
The question is, who buried Marty?
I want to say Eli just because they're brothers. Is that a valid excuse?
That's pretty valid.
Like, listen, they're in college, but I feel like college years are where you're the most immature.
Pretty much. I mean, the liberty, the freedom.
Yeah. Okay, so we got the summer theme, the summer category down. How come I can't talk today? So next we're gonna be doing is food. So, like second verse, same as the first, powered squared themed, and draw something power squared related with summer and food.
Draw like your favorite characters, or like at least one character's favorite summer food.
Yeah. Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
I'm just gonna put everything in a folder real quick, just so I don't get everything mixed up. This is like the one time I'm gonna categorize everything in a drawing. Okay, so I'll start the timer in a few seconds as soon as I set everything up again, and let's start the sequence again. And 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, go. And this time I started the timer. But I didn't add a layer.
Not the layers. Not the layers.
I feel like though this exercise is like it's a good way to also exercise your mind. If not fully have the mentality of it'll do, it gives you like enough time. It gives you like it makes you like jot down your ideas like a bit quicker. So at least that way when you do look back at it, you have more to look at instead of just like
Precisely, yeah.
It's something personally I'm still trying to get used to doing, but it's fun to do with friends.
Yeah. I don't know if I mentioned it in maybe last year's art challenge when the guys went to Comic-Con. But in school I took a speed drawing class, which is what it sounds like. You practice speed drawing in various modes. It's basically to get you faster at drawing, because when you're a comic artist, that's invaluable. It's a super interesting class because you think like, how the hell do you make a class out of that?
The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. It's basically just a lot of it's a lot of the same speed drawing.
Yeah.
It was good. But yeah, it's just practice. It's about the If you want to get faster at drawing, it's all about like exercising that
Repetition.
muscle.
Yeah.
Mm.
A funny story. So when I was like working on some of the comic stuff, like for now, um, I didn't know exact like because I never really like did a lot of art stuff in college. Like I was an undecided major, and I kept on going on and
Oh,
off just because of like work and stuff. And then COVID hit, and it just got a bit harder.
oh,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, so I never took a figure drawing class when I was in community college. So it was funny when we were talking about art horses, and then Trevor, everyone's like, "Wait, you don't know what an art horse is?" And I was like, "No."
Oh no.
Yeah.
They're like, "Quit."
it's it. It's a horse that does art, obviously.
I know, like I didn't know that.
You should take a figure drawing
Yeah, I
class.
should.
I'm sure they have them somewhere.
Yeah, or I guess like since that or like I know like there are like sites out there that like do like adhere to that kind of thing.
Oh
It was like
yeah,
there's like sites there that do like that thing where they give you like a body pose for like an X amount of time and then you just you draw from
yeah.
it. Or if not body poses, it's like a bunch of other stuff. Like depending on what you want to
Actually,
draw
I
that day.
I have at least one of those. I should send you one because
Yeah.
those are pretty good. I used those during college.
Hmm.
I have some for like animals too, if you want to like practice animals.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we got about a minute and a half left.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have said that, but I probably should have said that.
My cats are having a symphony right now
Oh
outside.
no.
Cats.
Yeah.
Singing the song of their people.
I thought those were
Oh no.
huskies.
They also do that.
Oh no. I love how my brain just like frazzles when trying to pick a color.
How do you draw this man's hair? Trying to figure
Uh,
it
uh,
out.
the answer is I cry for like 2 hours straight and
No.
then I figure something out. You ever just do something like out of impulse just cause? Oh, time's up.
No, I never do anything.
Okay, you know what, whatever. This'll do. This'll do. Okay, so who wants to show their stuff first?
Um, I'll go first. Did I go first last time? I guess we can just go in that pattern.
Okay, so you're up first. I turned off the transition thing. Oh, that's cute.
I decided like now that I work in a cafe, like iced coffee is the first thing that comes to mind
Mhm.
when it comes to summer food, and
Uh
I
huh.
figure like Jennifer would be obsessed with iced coffee
Yeah.
with vanilla and a splash of oat milk.
Yep.
That's her
Jenny
coffee
Jennifer's a
order.
character.
I'm like,
That's
wait.
true. You share a name.
Like, oh
I
no.
just
Maybe
realized
that's
I'm like,
also your
wait.
coffee order. I don't know.
Yeah. and the, and then it's next is Jenny. Hey.
It's
Water,
like
gotta get that watermelon, bro.
yeah.
Yummy.
Is this supposed to be Mocha or one of the twins?
one of the twins, Eli,
Fair
but
enough.
I couldn't figure out there.
Yeah.
Also,
Because
this is my first time drawing them at all,
yeah,
so
that's
it's
fair.
like,
Oh.
Oh, don't worry. I had that same problem too when I started drawing them the first time. So you're not
Oh,
alone.
now I want watermelon.
Yeah. And then
let's see which one.
okay. Alright, and then this is mine.
Ah, boba.
Yeah,
So
'cause, like,
cute.
of course, I drew Mocha in a ponytail because it's hot,
Adorable.
and boba. I know, like, boba can be drank anytime, but I believe boba is still a summer drink in my heart, so I think it counts.
Do you think her boba is mocha flavored?
I just realized. I mean, it can be. There is like iced coffee, like there is like mocha boba, where it's like a mocha, like you can like order like a mocha frap and then just put like boba pearls
Oh
in
yeah, I
it.
can see that.
You think like head canonically, because I feel like she's like, even to this day she's still kind of new to like human customs. So like when she's like, I feel like if she were to drink boba for the first time, she would be very very confused.
What are these strange objects in the drink?
Like, why do they taste good?
That's boba. They're like little tapioca balls. They're sweet. Why though? Why do humans do this?
And then like the twins are just like, heck if we know.
Why do they have balls in their food? Don't phrase it like
Uh,
that. Don't stop.
Wording.
Like Marty's just like, stop. Oh god. You see, this is what happens when like David lets the children in charge.
If
I
you
said
trust
pray.
us, like,
Yeah. Okay. Alright, so you guys ready for the last one?
Let's go.
So the last one we're gonna be drawing is fashion. So, well, I think we can figure it out from there. So, like swimsuits,
Hell yeah.
like fashion, like anything summer themed clothing, all that brand. I'm not good with speaking. I'm sorry. Oh god. All right, so I'll
It's
start.
fine.
So let me just make a new folder for this one, and then we can start. Okay, so ready in 3, 2. Oh, I should probably. This goes to show like how it's been forever since I streamed this. By the way, like David, are you sure you should? Not kidding. So yeah, starting in 3, 2, 1, go.
Thinking about boba now. What is y'all's favorite boba flavor? Because mine is honeydew. It's the best.
Oh yeah, honeydew's good.
Under milk tea.
Um,
Safe option. I respect that. Like if we're talking strictly like milk teas, I would say like Thai tea would be my main, and rose milk tea would be my secondary.
ooh, rose milk tea.
I've yet to try a lot of them, so I usually stay away from the bitter ones. So.
Yeah, though nowadays I think just because like when it comes to milk, it's like a 50-50 chance if it'll like upset my stomach.
Oh.
Oh no.
So like I have been like going to this. There's this one drink that's also in milk tea flavor. It's called winter melon. If you guys know it.
Winter melon?
Yeah, it's like this weird like gorge looking melon. It's called a winter melon.
Oh, weird. Never heard of it.
Yeah, like if they have it, I'd say it's good. But basically I ordered the fruit tea version of that, which is basically just like it's in a steeped tea, and like you can get in like oolong tea or like green tea, things like that.
Oh, fun.
And I get that, and I get it with lychee jelly. If you guys know what that is.
Yes.
Yeah, I get that with lychee jelly, and it's like a really nice. It's a really good combo, especially like with lychee jelly, just because, like in my opinion, I don't get that jelly unless if it's in that type of tea, because I don't like the texture of it with like milk. If that makes any sense.
Oh, I see. That makes kind of sense.
Yeah, like boba, I will drink with tea, but like boba I will drink with milk tea, but not with like normal tea. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
But with lychee jelly, that's where I drink like fruit teas and stuff like that.
Yum. Man, like I mentioned, I've been working at a cafe lately, and every once in a while, at work, you have to make iced tea, and it makes me want to make my own at home because it just smells so good.
Yeah.
It's so easy. Like, just put leaves in water and go away for like 12 hours. And you just magically have iced tea.
Yeah.
Tea's the best.
I wish there was a. I mean, there is, but they don't have a variety of flavors. It's just the usual like donut shop with boba drinks.
Yeah.
So like
Ooh.
so there's not a lot that I can really choose from.
Yeah.
So
Like
every
near your
time that I
house, you
go,
said?
hmm?
Is it like near your house, you said?
Yeah, like a little plaza, just donut shop.
Wait, is it the? Oh wait, no. Is it the shop?
What?
Is it the shop that I'm thinking of? Near that old like mechanic area.
No, no,
Okay, never mind. Sorry, trying not to fully dox myself.
no. It's. Yeah, I can't really say. There's really no pinpointing that one.
Okay. I think this like little exercise too. It also lets you play around with like always not committing to like trying to do like the line art as quick as you can, because I've seen like little like hacks where sometimes people will do the line art on their sketch where they'll just like erase parts of their sketch to try to fine tune it during rendering,
Oh,
and I think that's
yeah.
pretty cool. Like, and I think,
Yeah.
yeah, I think that also like it takes you out of that mindset where you have to have like clean line work for something to be good, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, I accidentally cropped my drawing.
Whoops.
Yeah, I'm not
Oopsie
used to this
doopsie.
like fast-paced drawing.
Uh huh.
Uh, like I did get a what's it called? That one class where you had figure
Yeah.
drawing class. I did get one of those, but that was like years ago. So I
Uh,
still like slow paced now. But I feel like I don't feel as pressure to draw. um, because I didn't really have formal training before, so
Okay. By the way, time's up. I probably. So I'm
oh.
sorry. I should have.
no.
I should have said something earlier. Alrighty. So same thing. Rachel, Jenny, me.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So let's stop the transition thing. So first with Rachel.
The boys would absolutely wear matching
They
Hawaiian
would.
shirts that their Uncle Brian bought in the bargain bin.
Yeah.
It's like, whatever,
The,
you guys have shirts
okay, the
now.
question is, would they wear it willingly or just going like, your uncle bought these for you, you will wear them?
I think they would pretend to not like them, but secretly deep down they love them.
Oh, okay. I'll take that. I will take that head canon. Okay. And then next is Jenny. I'm gonna go on a limb here and
Oh, look.
say it's Jennifer.
Yeah,
You would for
because
sure have a cute sun
Jenny
hat.
drew Jennifer.
I was trying to think about Mocha, but I don't know. I don't know how to make her hair look a lot
Name
more
Yeah.
twins.
interesting. So
Yeah.
Wait, doesn't Spanish have a Dom? What was the word for name twins in Spanish?
Oh, tocayos.
Tocayos? You're
Mocha.
tocayos.
Yeah.
Okay. Nini. Oh, she probably.
Oh, look, more
So,
sun. Oh, it's so
yeah.
cute.
I tried drawing Mocha in like a sundress because she deserves it.
Oh, I love it. That's like the nicest drawing all night.
Stop. Yeah, because like I've learned, because I just realized I think the last issue you worked on was like Mocha started wearing like newer attire, and I'm just like, she deserves it.
It's true. She deserves to like
Yeah.
go to the mall. Be like, take your pick, girl.
Like Marty needs to take her out on a shopping spree. I don't care. All in
Marty,
favor.
Marty, what is this shirt, and why is it not whole? This is a crop top. Some girls like them. Why do humans not wear whole clothing?
Essentially. Like, I feel like she'll be very, very confused at a Uniqlo.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, this was fun.
Awesome. This was fun.
Yeah, hold on. Let me go back to transitions. We also had another thing, I believe, where we would share, like, just like a little thing we learned on Clip Studio, because we all use Clip Studio, right? Whenever we do our work. So, I know a lot of people do this already, but sometimes it never hurts to, like, repeat a little life hack. So, you guys have, like, any, like, tips and tricks on how to maneuver through this hell of a program?
Should I start?
Yeah, let me go to your screen real quick, and there you go.
I was
You
going
got
to
the
talk
floor.
about the perspective ruler. I may have talked about it on the podcast before, but it's what really made Clip Studio Paint so revolutionary to me. I was using it back when it was Manga Studio. Y'all remember that?
Oh, like manga debut?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remember
heard
like
about it.
when me and a friend of mine used to just like abuse like the serial number on that thing.
But I recall, I didn't know about this before my professor, it was an environments professor, showed it to us. And he showed us the perspective tool, which is, I don't even use it, it's been so long. You typically you start by setting a point like this. There's my horizon line, here's one line, and once that's set, it'll just draw along that ruler forever. It's so convenient, and then you can set, that's one point perspective, and you can set another one like here, and it'll draw along that line too. It's very convenient, and better yet, you can set a third line. Whoa!
Perspective lines galore.
3-point perspective, and that's how I drew basically everything in Power Squared: buildings, rooms, maybe structures like cars. It was indispensable, especially with all the backgrounds. Yeah, that was my best friend when
Yeah,
I
I
was working
bet.
on Power Squared.
Alright.
If you're working on comics illustration, you don't know what the perspective tool is. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look up a YouTube video or something. I don't know. I'm not your mom.
You are now. No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
If you have, let me see. Well, let me take out a page. Here, a simple one without angles. Because all right, so the frame border helps in containing anything that you want to draw into that specific area, and that way it separates it all in folders automatically. Kind of, it's not folders, but it just like
Oh
sub
yeah, that
pages
is.
to that main frame.
Yeah, that is definitely a lifesaver for me once I started working on it.
I never even thought of that. I'm a dummy, and I didn't really learn that much about. I couldn't really grasp the concept of max until relatively recently.
Yeah,
I could have used that.
Yeah, masking has made made my life so much easier with illustration. Especially for the shading part, or like when I want to change a color and don't want to have to like fill in a space again. Masking is your best friend. But with comic book coloring or making, this is the best option for that, where you just isolate that specific area and you work on that area without mixing, layers with everything else.
Word.
And another part of that is something that I had difficulty in finding out, is that the correction line is how you move these anchor points around. So if there's a character reaching out with their hand outside the border of the panel, then you would have to use the correction line to add more anchor points and draw it around that.
Yeah.
That's clever.
So like you literally have free reign of how you want to draw your panels.
Yeah.
What do I feel like, Rachel? What I feel like you basically like drew a circle and then just clip masked everything you can in that one for some of the stuff. Like it's, what do I see you doing that?
Oi. Like,
It's like, hey,
This
keep
is
your
off
voice
topic,
down.
but Jen, you have like a bunch of rainbows in your background, and it makes me happy.
Hey.
I have. Let me see if I can just turn. I have like the film over the window, the film thing, and it has all this decoration of flowers and plants, so it reflects off like colorful
Oh,
light.
that's fun.
So it makes me happy when it's sunset.
Okay, so I actually have two pieces of advice, but I feel like one's been overused, so
Oh.
I'll go with the one that hasn't been talked about yet. So, the one cool thing about Clip Studio is it has like 3D models you can use, and I've given I've had talks with friends about like, hey, like would it be okay to use like assets or whatever, and then one of my friends just gave me a talk of going, I mean, as long as you, one, don't abuse them, and two, they're assets. If they're in the store, freaking use them. You know?
It's true.
Yeah, obviously, I'm not gonna be using them for every single little thing, but obviously, there's like that one person where I remember they invested in buying an asset to like a tank because they knew they were gonna be drawing a tank in that issue for like in that series for like 20 issues. So like that's one of the few things I really love about Clip Studio is like, especially if you're working on a comic, it helps you with like little things like that. So the tank for me is the skeleton. You'll figure that out in issue 24. Anyways, but during this time, I believe I showed this on the podcast a couple of times when I would show them my progress. Is this little guy here? So in this issue, there's like a showcase of like a skeleton kind of giving the boy some problems, and not only is this like a full 3D skeleton, you can actually like move it around and stuff. You can put it in any angle you want and things like that. So I mainly use this for like a bit of a backbone, as for what I can, and then I change it from there. Just if I need to make it more like cartoony expression, that's my part. But sometimes what I don't like, I guess, just like it's more for sketching and also just like, for example, like say if you have like someone's going to be using a building and they're going to actually use that 3D model in the thing. Sometimes how the building is rendered doesn't really look good compared to how your art is. So if not a skeleton, you can also use this for any 3D models in Clip Studio. So right now I have the skeleton selected, and what I'm going to do is there's this little thing here under layer property in this little window called layer property, and it's going to be called extract line. So when I have the 3D model selected and I press extract line and then I go into another layer, it basically extracts the line, and then it basically becomes part of the piece itself. So it's not shown as like a 3D model, if that makes any sense. So
that's radical.
I believe, don't quote me on this, I think some mangakas also use this when they do like backgrounds for their manga. Like they'll take like a still image they took for reference or something, and then they'll mess around with it in Clip Studio or something to make it part of their comic, I believe. I think I saw that, I believe, in a day in the life of a Japanese like mangaka in training or something. It's not the main title. I'm kind of spitballing here, but if you want to watch it, it's from the YouTuber Paolo from Tokyo. He's done a couple of like features with some manga artists.
Oh, right.
I think it'd be very useful for, especially if you want to make a crowd. With
for sure.
But not too many details, and that would be a really good tool to use.
Like obviously, you probably still have to play around with it, just because like just taking a model or an image isn't going to be perfect all the time. But if you use it properly, it saves you a lot of time. Because like even for a sketch, would you rather see this, or would you want to see this as a sketch? Now, if it were me, I'd want to see that. No, I'm kidding. I want to see this. And
I was gonna say something else, but yeah.
But yeah, so instead of a 3D skeleton here, you got like a line worked skeleton here just chilling, probably contemplating its life choices, but that's just me thinking. But yeah. And another one is, so here's a page from issue 23 that I did a while back. Well, I didn't do it, but like this is like what Rachel sent to me when she was done. So, if you guys notice, sometimes in the comic, I didn't pick the right page for this one just because like I just like grabbed a random one out of nowhere. So I'm pretty sure you guys know that whole thing of like you just take if you want to color over the line work, like what I used to do is I would just take the layer, put multiply over it, and then just take whatever color I want, and then just color over it, and then call it a day. Like it just like colors under the black just fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
However, there were moments, like say for like an example was when the boys would use their powers. Obviously, I can't do that. It's hard to color over the line work sometimes. So so I guess for a good example, say if I wanted to make this shine, I can't just like go over it and then color over it and then call it a day. True, I can probably like try to use like a color like some sort of effect, but it might affect all of the colors under. So there's a way to get around that. So let's get rid of that. And then under it I'm gonna show it as just like a normal gray color. So right now you can see that multiply is taking effect, but then when I take it off, it's back to its normal TIFF form, right? So what I do is I select the line work layer, and then I go over to edit, and then convert brightness to opacity. That basically takes out all of like the light on the raster layer itself, and it leaves just whatever's dark behind, aka the line work. So that means if I want to color in that shine, I can go over it, do the whole clipping mask thing, like say if I want to make it white, and then it can go like that.
Yo, that's so epic.
I got mad because I learned how to do that after the second issue I worked with Power Square.
Wow.
I was wondering, it's like, well, this is black and white. I just multiplied everything.
No, you pray.
It's easy.
That's what I used to do.
Yeah, I got so mad when I learned this, but I figured like if not this, or like say if someone's doing like a line art contest where they're coloring over something, this will save lives. Or like
Yeah,
if you
truly.
or because I know some people where they take like their original sketch they drew on their sketchbook, and then they do like a lot of lighting stuff just to have the line work show. So it could be also good for that if you don't want to do the line work all over again on computer. So like it's a good little thing I learned. So those are my 2
Also,
cents.
another tidbit. I don't know if you use the tools that are on top of the layer. You know, the layer panel. You see all those things on top.
Like the layer property or here?
You see the icon that looks like a lighthouse?
Oh yeah, that's the reference layer.
Yeah. I didn't know that until a friend told me about it when she was doing her schoolwork. Where you set the reference layer, and that would be, the main layer that the selection tool would use to, detect what it should select.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's such a time saver.
Yeah. Okay, so what she means is so I have the line work, I have the little lighthouse on the line work. That means that the line work is my reference layer. So anything I do either under it or on top of it, it'll basically stay there. So I'm taking the fill tool right now. So say if I want to color Eli's hair, I can just like if you can see it, it's coloring in the hair for me. Obviously, there's gonna be little tidbits here and there, but it's honestly a lot better. It's a lot faster than like doing the whole selection thing.
Mm-hmm.
So like if
And
you're so like that's a good thing also. Yeah, I learned that one like a while back, but like personally, I kind of go to and from it depending on like I guess like how drastically I need it. But it's a very good thing to have, especially like if like you don't want to deal with like all these tiny little things like coloring it one by one.
yeah, especially in art
Yeah.
programs that you do everything in layer, usually for this type of project where you just have a bunch of layers with different colors, and it's like, well, I want this area that has a bunch of colors, but I wanted to select the thing enclosed in black, in black outline. So that's a really good tool to use to skip all those steps, selecting color by color.
Yeah. Okay, so we're back on main camera.
I love the color.
Yeah, but yeah, those were our little tidbits and little hacks for Clip Studio if you didn't know that. If you did, I don't know what to tell you.
I hope y'all learned something. If you learned something, comment below.
Comment skeleton
Or
if you made
have
if you reached
another
this far.
tip. If you have a fourth tip for us, put it in the comments.
Yeah.
Or if you don't draw or use Clip Studio, put it in the comments.
Yeah. Or if you don't like drawing or you don't like comics, why are you here? I'm kidding.
If you don't like us, put it in the comments.
Oh dear.
We want to know. We read all the comments.
Yeah. But yeah, this was fun. Little hacks for the end and little doodle stream. podcast thing. The
Hell
Podbean's
yeah.
gonna love it. Oh god. If you're listening to this on Podbean, I'm sorry.
Oh well. You can just imagine it.
Wait, this will be converted into podcast? Oh,
I think.
we got a comment.
No, we did. Oh, tiramisu.
No!
Oh! Is that what he... My personal tip is crying and breaking down before... That is... That's... that is a valid tip. Oh gosh.
Too bad this only will happen like once a year when the guys are not hosting, so.
Okay. Yeah, this is what happens when you let the children in charge. But it's all fun. All fun games here. We like to have fun.
All fun and games.
Yeah. Alright, but either way, I'll be the one to say thank you for joining the stream tonight. I don't know how to do
If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more. Let David and Paul know that you want to see more art streams because they're fun.
You get more shenanigans.
And make sure to like and comment too.
Yeah. Comment.
If you like this video, leave a comment.
Yeah, comment
Just leave a
watermelon if
comment.
you made comment watermelon if you made it this far.
Truly.
Tiramisu says, works like a charm.
Yeah. All right, so this is the end of the podcast. I hope you guys enjoyed it. You enjoyed our little shenanigans and 5-minute struggles of drawing. And I'm Julie Canon.
I'm Jen Moreno.
And I'm Rachel Wells.
And you've been on the air with Power Squared. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. All right, bye.
See you next time.